This is the 4th grade weekly word problem for November 14th through 17th. Mrs. Wallingford sells trading cards in boxes of 30 and in boxes of 60. If she sells 5 boxes of 60 and 6 boxes of 30, how many trading cards did Mrs. Wallingford sell? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is to look at this word problem again and underline what the important information is that I need to solve the problem. So Mrs. Wallingford sells trading cards in boxes of 30 and in boxes of 60. If she sells 5 boxes of 60 and 6 boxes of 30, how many trading cards did Mrs. Wallingford sell? Okay, I'm going to write my answer statement, which will help me at the end to know if I've actually answered the question they were asking. So if my question is, how many trading cards did Mrs. Wallingford sell? My answer statement is, Mrs. Wallingford, and if you wanted to put just she, that's fine, sold trading cards. Okay, so now I'm going to make my bar model to represent the problem. Okay, it's not solving the problem, it's representing it. So what I'm looking for, I'm drawing my line here, what I'm looking for is the trading cards. Okay, and I probably should have put this over here a little bit, so you know what, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm looking for trading cards. All right, and they told us she sold 2 different boxes of trading cards, or trading cards came in boxes of 30 and boxes of 60. So I'm going to over here, there's going to be two different bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since I have this graph paper, I can use this to show 5 boxes of 60, so boxes of 60, I'm going to put on this side so I know what that is showing, and 5 boxes of 60, so I know there's 60 in each of those boxes. I don't know the total yet. And then she also sold boxes of 30, and that they said she sold 6 boxes, so that bar is going to be one more box. Okay, and so there were 30 in each of those boxes. Now, because these are like 5 boxes and 6 boxes, I'm just writing the 30 in these boxes. If it was 25 boxes or 50 boxes, I wouldn't write the numbers in here. I would do something different, which when we have a problem like that, I will show you. Okay, so we need to find the total of trading cards, but first we have to find the total of trading cards sold in the box of 60 and the box of 30, and then we'll have to add them up to find our answer. So if I wanted to write an equation for this, my equation would be, I need to do 5 times 60, 5 times 60, and I'm putting it in parentheses, plus 6 times 30, that's going to give me my answer. Okay? And I'm double checking up here. 5 boxes of 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I did that. 6 boxes of 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now I have to do my multiplication. Now there's a way to do, we've multiplied with multiples of 10. And if you know, I'm going to write this sideways, just to remind you, if you know that 5 times 6 is 30, Well, 5 times 60 is 300 because you have that 30, and then you have to add the 0 because this is not 5 times 6 that we're doing 5 times 6 tenths. So we have 30 tenths. That's what 300 is, 30 tenths. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for 6 times 30. If I know 6 ones times 3 ones is 18 ones, then 6 times 3 tenths is 18 tenths, or 180. Well, I'm not done because I need to find out the total amount of trading cards she sold. So I'm going to put my 300, I should have put that in neatly into a box. I'm going to add those two together. And my ones, I have 0 and 0, which is 0, 8 and 0, which is 8, 3 and 1, which is 4. So all together, Mrs. Wallingford sold 480 trading cards. So again, we have our word problem, we have our answer statement, we have an equation that helps us to see what we need to do. This is our bar model, which is representing what we need to find. It's not a strategy to solve, it's a representation, it's a drawing, it's a model. And then our actual strategy to solve it. Okay, so if you are just looking at word problems and you're just looking at the numbers and immediately doing something with the numbers before writing an answer statement or drawing a bar model or some other drawing to represent it, solving the problem, you are likely to get the problem incorrect. So take your time, use your strategies, write your answer statement, use a bar model, and you are more likely to get your problem correct.